Hey guys, John Hamm here from Fitness on the Run, and today I have a special story. This is my pal Brandon, and Brandon and I grew up together riding bikes out in Northridge, and we played baseball Little League together, and we have a long history going back. That being said, when we went off to college and so forth, we kind of lost touch with each other. Well, now we got connected on Facebook, actually, it turns out, and we do a little bit of mountain biking on the weekend. So I want to have Brandon actually talk about his little story about how we got reconnected and how fitness has been a part of his new lifestyle.
Certainly, yeah.
Cool.
As John said, we met as little kids playing Little League and riding bikes around our neighborhood and being good pals. And additionally, as he said, we went our separate ways off to college. And in the meantime, both into athletics, John actually being a full-blown NC2A athlete, and me, on the other hand, being, to some extent, the weekend warrior. But fitness has always been a part of my life in terms of...
Yeah, we used to go to Powerhouse and
we did.
And go crush protein shakes.
Absolutely. Nothing like being 19, being 6'3", and weighing about 165, soaking wet, wearing boots. So weightlifting, has always been a part of my life, and so weightlifting kind of brings me into the next part of the story, which is in college I was weightlifting, doing some leg workout. Ended up herniating a disc in my back, which has then progressed into 2 herniated discs. And when John and I reconnected, I was explaining to him how I was struggling with my workouts because I was getting bored in the gym. And he said, the best thing to do with your back problem is to get on a bike because it's low impact, and explain kind of from there what it means to have a bad back and to be able to get on a bike.
Well, being able to get on a bike is really good for all the muscles in your pelvis, your legs, your glutes, and also provides a lot of blood flow to your low back, and that part is really important for a correct and healthy spine. But moving on back to our story here, so on the weekends now, we've been crushing these bike rides. Today we're out in Chatsworth, about 10 minutes from where we grew up. Right. And we're gonna go up Santa Susana Pass. We started from the freeway down here, and it's like a 10-mile climb up the mountain. But we did this last weekend, and normally we ride from my house out in Newbury Park. But today we're out in Chatsworth, killing it. And anyway, I just thought it was a fun story for everybody to hear, how old pals can get reconnected and do something healthy on a regular basis that is also social and really good for you. So take note, go grab a buddy, go for a walk, go for a hike, and make it a regular deal. We've been doing this on the weekends now for about a year. Yeah. And it's just been fantastic, a fantastic experience. And not only that, but research shows that a community is really important for life longevity. And this is kind of how I see Brandon and I growing old together and continuing to stay healthy and active and having fun at the same time. It's a blast.
Absolutely. Yeah, and to add on to John's point, the friendship aspect has been wonderful, and it's allowed old friends to reconnect. And what's even funnier is to do it in a way that we do when we were little kids, riding bikes and running around the neighborhood. Here we are riding bikes and doing it all over again. So it's been a ton of fun.
All right, so I don't have a hero cam yet, but I will one day, and I'd love to take you on this ride with us. But bear with us. I'll chop in some footage here and there, but we're gonna go kill it. So enjoy. Motorway. We're right now here above the 118. Some houses that I'll never be able to afford. And in my frustration and anger, I plan on shoving that rock, the one that's sort of in a precarious state, off of the larger rock. So here it goes. Is it moving?
It's moving.
It's shaking though, right?
It's shaking.
One, two. There's no way this thing's moving. No, shake it, shake it.
This is good for the environment, what we're trying to do here. The best thing about a day like this is you realize that the things that were a ton of fun at 10 years old, riding bikes, climbing around on rocks, is just as fun, or just as fun, 20, 30 years later. Here's to a great day.